Hey guys, we're here in the Unison Research room. I'm here with Bartolomeo, right from Italy. I hope I said that correct.
Yes, it's correct.
It rolls off the tongue nice. I love the name. So he actually works at the manufacturing facility.
Yes, exactly.
And he's going to let us know of a couple products you're showcasing here at the show. They sounded incredible.
Thank you.
Let us know what you got.
Okay, thank you. So, my name is Bartolomeo and I'm coming from Unison Research and Opera Loudspeaker. Here we are exhibiting in the show two products of our two different lines. One is a valve amplifier that is called Sinfonia, and then the one that we are playing at the moment is our hybrid line Unico 2. Let's focus on the Unico line. Unico line is a line that we created in the 2000. Unison is 40 years old, this company, so we are exporting in almost 40 countries worldwide. And Unico wasn't necessary to produce an amplifier entry level for this company, because we were just producing valve amplifiers. So on that time, people were asking power. But for having power with the tube is difficult. You need to have like big stuff. So the only way is doing with transistor or MOSFET. So we decided to do this kind of line, but we need to put the valve on it when we were thinking about the line. Say, let's put the valve in the pre-amplification stage and let's create an hybrid amplifier. So this is the third version of our Unico line that is called Unico 2. This one is completely redesigned to the previous version. We try to avoid any kind of cable inside that is not necessary, just to don't have any kind of interference. Even the power net is coming from the transformer and is going to the board, is going to all over the board on the PCB, not with cable. This product is 100 watt per channel. He has MC phono stage built-in, digital audio converter inside with DSD. There is even the possibility to use it as a DAC. So if you have any other product that doesn't have the digital audio converter, you can bypass the preamplification stage and use just the digital audio converter that is inside here. This is the first time that we present this product in the United States, and we need to say thank you even to our new distributor, that is Fidelity Importer in here. I tell you just a little bit of the valve amplifier that we.
Yeah, that's another stunning.
Yeah,
I love the look of this. This one looks so clean, and this has older, traditional, beautiful.
Unison Research became famous worldwide because we were the first company after the Second World War to use a valve called 845 in the audio application.
I was about to ask you, because you said 40 years old.
Yeah.
Did you start in audio?
Yes, exactly. We started in audio. Yeah. We started
because I hear of certain companies, and especially that old, maybe started with something else and kind of make their way.
No. We started with making valve amplifier. In the beginning, we were doing just big stuff, and then step by step, because the market was changing, we started to do a smaller amplifier. This amplifier, that it doesn't look like really old product. It comes out in 2006, and it was still one of the best sales amplifier for the size and for the characteristic that it has. This is this is in the middle of a line. We have one that is more smaller and one that is more bigger. It's Preludio, this is Sinfonia, and then we have the Performance. This is 24 watt per channel, pure Class A, single-ended. In this version we use the 6550, and we have even a special edition version of this product that use the KT88 gold line. Then we have a Mundov capacitor in the special edition, and we have the copper plate. So as you see, this kind of product is not staying in the shelf, so it stays usually outside. So Unison Research was the first to use this valve for audio application, but we were the first company to use different kind of material. As you can see here, they have stainless steel, wood, iron, glass for the valve. So because we think that sound is our most important things, and then the second thing is the design. Maybe because we are Italian and we love to have something beautiful even to see, you know.
Yeah.
So, and this is for the amplifier. And then we have the loudspeaker. That the company is two let's say sister and brother company, and we are located in really close to Venice, and is in the same building. So it's the same owner, but two different company, but in the same building. Opera Loudspeaker was founded in the 1990s, and from a two passionate guy that he always loved the hi-fi, and they start with make a loudspeaker by themselves, and then they send this loudspeaker to UK, and after a few months this loudspeaker was in the front cover of
Hi-Fi Plus.
No, hi-fi news, because at that time hi-fi plus was no yet released. And then they start the business. We have two different lines. This is the top of the range of our entry level line, and then we have another line that is called Callas line. Now we want to expand a little bit the range of the product, even with some all-in-one system. So for Unison combined with so this is our word, and we're pleased that you came here to listen our product today. So just to
thanks for coming. Thanks for describing this. I got a question for you though. So
Yeah.
did we have some of the old school technology, clearly new age technology. Where do you see hi-fi going from here? Like where's the next level for
Well, I see now we are in the field of digital. Okay, so we're in the field of digital, but people still keep buying vinyl. Okay, so that's a kind of push-pull, let's say.
Yeah.
Exactly, you know. So people, I were talking yesterday with some people that they say that they miss the CD. So of course we the streaming, so everything that what is digital is for sure the news source, one of the news sources. So
especially for younger people. Especially.
If we remember when the CD comes out, just this really ultra quality CD player sounds good, and the low level was not really sound good. In the nowadays, even a really cheap CD player it sounds good, you know. For the streamer, we have more or less the same problem. That the digital audio converter is just in the beginning, so they have all life in front to develop the sound and to improve the quality of the sound. I see it as a future, but there is even a limitation, and we can see it during the show. You know, here that in this hotel, the internet is not sufficient to give power to all streamers to play. In fact, we are playing with an hard driver at the moment. You know?
Okay.
But I think that yes, the interaction with the machine, the multi-room is something that the people are always looking, and even the size is getting smaller, less cable. They don't want 1,000 cable on that, and I think this is the future for the next year, because if you think the price for the meter square is always going up, so we don't have enough space to put many hi-fi equipment, you know, in the house. Talking about the regular things. Of course, we would like that everybody has a dedicated room, but it's almost impossible, you know, in the normal.
For a lot of us,
For a lot of us, it's not impossible. It's difficult. But the idea, yes, I think that the digital part takes a big part on this business and is developing a lot. And I'm fan of it, but I'm a fan of the CD and on the vinyl. It gives you three different kind of emotion. So when you think that like turn on turntable, you know, take the vinyl out, clean the vinyl, put the vinyl. Yeah, it's like magic, you know.
Yeah.
It's like when you open a bottle of wine, you know. You open a bottle of wine, the wine that you love it, you know. You take it from your cellar, you bring it on the table, you know. Maybe you clean it, you know. You take it out the caps on it, you take it out the cork, you know, from there, and you put the wine in the glass, you smell it. It's like a magic, you know. That's
a whole experience.
Exactly. Yeah. So the turntable is the same things, you know. Or even the CD player, if you see, it's not the same magic of a turntable, but taking out the CDs from the cover,
and still
put the
look
CD.
at the pamphlet, everything.
Exactly. The only thing that is missing the magic is the digital part. So when you stream the music, you know. So In fact, I see that now even the service like Tidal, Cubase, or the other streaming services, they give you some context inside, so you can search about the artist, what the artist is doing, the radio of the artist, all these kind of things. Because people, they want to be entertained in some way, you know. A lot of my friends, when they come to visit the factory, they don't understand why they need to spend so much money for an hi-fi system to listen to music. And I say, look, but when you're watching a movie, you know, you spend like hours in front of the TV, and if the image is not clear, you know,
when now that's the thing. It's like once you watch 4K,
exactly.
You can't go back.
Exactly.
And the same thing with audio. It's like we put up with like whatever 480p or it's like such low level. No one would ever.
Right.
So it's like once you hear it and you get on that level, you can't go back.
Yeah. But the TV we watch every day, and the music most of the time we listen in the car, okay, or with the earphone. So we never spend the time for listening the proper hi-fi. So bring the people in the hi-fi and let them understand and say, look, there is something better than your Bluetooth speaker, okay, with all the respect of the Bluetooth speaker, or something better than your earphone for listening to music at home, you know. And when you let the people sit down and say, let's put this music on, and say, wow, you know, that
Of course.
it's open another world, you know.
But with that being said, how do we reach younger people to get them into the game?
But if you think that now the listening music is more accessible than before. When I was young, the only way to listen to portable music was a Discman, and it cost a fortune.
Yeah, I remember them.
Or the cassette.
And like you couldn't walk
You was
across
put
this
down with the
room
music.
and it's skipping and
Exactly. I remember with the cassette, you know, that I remember with putting the pen inside and turning the
And you
cassette
wear
around.
out eventually.
Yeah, that now they have the phone, they have a lot of things, so they have more possibility, but we need to let them understand that they need even quality, you know, to listen to the music. And this is the most difficult things to let them understand. This is the most difficult things. Everything that is you can show off or you can use it every day, like you say, the TV. When you watch 4K, you know that you never go back. You know after that,
can't,
you know, so
yeah.
you can't because I cannot miss that.
What is this, 1995?
Exactly. For the music is something that it takes more time, and in the world that we are living, that is so fast. You know, TV, the image, you need like 5 seconds, job done. I understand that it's better. Okay, the music you need to spend maybe 10 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour. You know, and we need to get the people and let the people sit down, relax, you know, and enjoy what you listen. Yesterday I was speaking with one of your colleagues that sometimes it's even our mistake that we sit here, you know, we're checking all the details and it looks like we're waiting that God comes out, you know, and they say, okay, this is, you know, the magic, you know.
Exactly.
Just relax and enjoy what we are listening, you know. If we can transmit the data to the young people, I think the job is done, you know. So this is our mission, that what we have to do, you know.
Definitely, no, I agree, and that's part of our mission as well as a
Yeah,
publication.
exactly,
We're trying, and
exactly.
hence the reason even like YouTube videos that gotta find them where they're at. You know, and
Yeah.
a lot of our viewers are there. One last question, similar on that point. I don't know if it's even possible. How do we get more women into the game? Because our readership is like 99% men. I wonder, like, is there same thing? You gotta get them to sit down and just listen.
This is a good question. I see that women most of the time they need to take care of family, okay, and it looks like that they don't have time. But when the women come here, you know, and they sit down, most of the time is the women that they say to his husband, boyfriend.
And I wasn't laughing at what you said, by the way. I just can picture the comments like, "Oh, you chauvinist!" Like, "Hey, in Italy, this is how we do it."
No. But I see even here, you know, they are the one that is sounds good, you know, because the sensibility that they have is much more than what we have. I tell you one thing. I'm a sommelier, okay, and the woman for smelling the wine are much better than the men. Always. The nose that they have is more sensible than our nose. So the women have a really much more big sensibility than what we have. And they need maybe half of the time for understanding if something is good or not. And I see that in the wine and even in the music. And if you stay in any room and is enter a couple, if she is interested, you know, she tell you right away if it sounds good or not. This is a really funny thing. And in the beginning, I was not believing on that, and then I start to pay attention. And she's always the one that they say it sounds good or not.
And then I wonder if it's the husband. He's contemplating systems, and if you don't have a dedicated listening room, she's gonna have a big say, and they want something sexy that looks good.
Exactly.
So it's also, I think, aesthetics also plays a
This
big
is
role
another
maybe
thing
for them as well. But
you're right. This is another thing that we take care. In fact, we say the woman factor is important for the cosmetic. In fact, we say first of all, the product must sound good. In fact, when we do even the loudspeaker is like a square box. We fix the sound. When the sound is fixed, we start to design the cosmetic. And the same with the valve amplifier or the Unicorn. We want to give some you know, try to be more attractive as we can forever these things at all. If you see that even there is not many people has the possibility to have a rack at all, so maybe the product is in a furniture, you know, on top of the furniture. And you see it every day, it's outside, so it must
you want it to be a work of art.
Exactly.
Definitely.
In fact, if you see even this line, that is our new line, we use even in the wood part, in front, stainless steel, and try to be attractive, you know, the product. Of course, we can maybe not reach all the taste, but we try to make something
I think they look great,
different, you know, so.
And mention one more time your American distributor, and then if you can mention your European distributor, because we also have, we have got people from around the world, and we'll definitely include the links in the message below so that, you know, our viewers can find out where to get your products.
In the United States, it's the Fidelity Import, our distributor. In Europe, we have a distributor in each country. So I advise to go in our webpage, www.unisonresearch.com, and you can see all the list of the distributor that we have in Europe.
Perfect. Guys, if you get a chance, you have to sit down and listen to their stuff. It sounds incredible. And like we said, links are below. Check them out. Appreciate your time, sir.
Thank you very much.
You have a good one. Talk to you later.
Thank you.